Alrighty, yo. Oh, no, not on the live. Oh, God. Technical issues on the live. You guys only get this on live. The technical difficulties that can only come with trying to go live. Jeez Louise, yo. Oh, my Jesus. Did it knock me out of focus? Did it knock me out of frame? Will I not be able to spit my claims? Alrighty, yos. Alright. Plus, I didn't shake my other shit out of focus. But it is what it is, right? Let the Cobra spit. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. There we go. From this far, I will not be able to read comments, so hey, you know what? It is what it is, right? Anyways, you guys, oh, what the fuck? Anyways, you guys, I accidentally hit stop recording on the old one, but I'll just connect the things. Connect it does. We had some technical errors, but it is what it is, right? It's gonna happen when you're going live, when you're potted, when you're trying to, when the Cobra's popping the hood. You know what I mean? Shout out to the amazing Jonathan, by the way. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm just out here doing my thing, trying to spit some spit. Out here just thinking about my wife's dreams, and normally I'm cheating on her, but this time I was just having a fun dinner with friends that aren't really my outside friends. And I was like, shit, you're lucky I wasn't fucking spitting in anybody's ass. Her and her man. Like a fucking sprinkler. Told my boy about that. He's like, holy shit, bro. You're the Cobra guy. No mercy. I was like, fuck, dude, just no mercy. Strike first with this tongue. It's a heat seeker, and that ass secretes a lot of shit, especially heat, if you know what I'm saying. But to everybody, to you and yours, let me set up my drop so I can get this. Can I get this? Can I hit it? Yes, we can. Can I get it? Yes, we can. Okay, fine. Boom. Perfect, right? Let me give you guys a big asalimis on this one. Yes, salimi, yes, salim. Halal, salimi, yes, salimi, yes, salim. Salimi, yes, salim. Lives, I'm sorry you guys don't get this, and shout out to the person commenting. Shout out to any of my homies watching, whether it's on the pre-recorded and the lives. I can't see the comments from now, but I will definitely give them a minute. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll give it up. But for that, to everybody showing up and showing out, dumb soy. God damn it, that's beautiful. I don't need my shot glass. I measured it out enough now. But the new cups are always a challenge. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, my wife always, well, now she hasn't been dreaming of me cheating on her and shit, so that's cool. You might make your dreams come into a reality. I want to be your fantasy. I dream about it all my night. But anyways, before I raise the temperature in this bitch, man, I've been chilling, trying to do my thing. New dynamics in life shifting, you know. Went from one place in my job now to go back to the other place where I started. And it might be for the better, hell, it might be for the worse, but you gotta do what you gotta do for family, you know? I didn't mean to have this shirt on, I just needed a shirt, but family above all, except for Jesus Christ and God and all that shit, you know what I mean? I don't wanna get into the specifics, but we pretty tight, shout out. And so yeah, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do for your family and do what needs to be done. And my wife figured that she doesn't wanna work. She took being a stay-at-home mom for granted, and I don't want to be a house dad. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a part-time house dad. I mean, I can do it, but I'm just better at working and hunting and providing for my family. That's just all it is, you know. It's not good, it's not bad. I'll do it for my family. Obviously, if my wife needs a break after a hard day of work or a weekend, I can do that shit. It ain't no problem. It's the weekend, because if I'm gonna be gone, I'm gonna be gone, you know. So it is what it is, right? But yeah, it's just we both try to figure out what we need and what we have to have be done for our family to just make sure we have what's best, you know. So to you and yours, I hope that's what you guys are doing, lives, everything, and all that. And yeah, you know, just good luck, dude. It's tough, especially if you're younger and you're not making that much money like a grown man and you don't know where to work. Find it and ask the world, ask the universe, ask God, ask a homie. Goddamn it, hey, what do you do? And maybe something will happen. Um, but other than that, though, it's exciting. Kind of like gas station heroin. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, heroin is in gas stations now all over the United States. It is called 7-hydroxymetagonine. Metagonine? Metagonite. Metagonine. Metagonine. 7-hydroxymetagonine, or as they call it in the streets, 7-OH. 7-O! Because apparently it's a derivative of kratom. If anyone fucks with kratom, I suggest you don't fuck with kratom. So 7-hydroxymetagonine is metagonine done with some little hydroxynating, so they just breathe on it. Well, no, that's carbon. But they just add some oxygen to it and shit, you know what I mean? It's highly scientific. I don't know how to do it. I just know how to do the shit, you know what I'm saying? I just know how to pop them pills. But I've never tried it in my life. I stick to the good old drink. Maybe a little bit of herbage, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. All right. You know what? If it's allowed, I'll do a line, but I don't need to be doing no lines. It's just too much, you know? Not nowadays. But anyways, so it's gas station heroin. And shout out to the butcher. Shout out to the Fred Meyer butcher who put me on game. He's like, you ever hear about this stuff? And no lie, he's cool as fuck, but he had the 7-hydroxy eye. It was going. I was like, oh, my nigga, you's already on it, homie. But no, that's just his face. That's just it. I think we hung out one time. I think I got him all fucking too high. Got him off the Eddie. It fucking made his eyes all crazy. He was reminding me of Crazy Steve from Mr. Deeds. But anyways, so this fool comes up. He's like, yo, you ever hear of that stuff? And I was like, nah. And apparently there's this one old bitch who's like, yo, I tried it once. Now I'm spending $120 a week. Because it's like $30 for like 4 pills. So what it is like, it's a derivative. It's a chemical that's found in kratom. Kratom, if you don't know, if you take it, it gives you energy. If you take too much, it acts like an opiate. Very much for heroin addicts and shit like that. Never been one, never gonna be. I can honestly say that just because I'm an upper guy. I don't like that shit. I'll be a meth head before I become a fucking melting in the carpet, man. No, I'm trying to fix that engine that I'm never gonna fix. I'm already on my way. I got a radiator and a Cadillac I'm still trying to figure out. They said $266. Fuck that. Oh, a meth is cheaper. And I could just rip that, and once I'm on meth, I could rip that shit out of another Cadillac with my bare hands. In 110-degree weather, not even feel a thing. They call me Novocaine. But, but that being said, though, there's a compound in it, which is 7-hydroxymetagonine. And that is in kratom, but it makes up less than 1%. And they say that's what gives it its euphoric drug feel. So tell me, that's like, I gotta tell me, so that's like the fentanyl of like gas station pills and shit. You know what I mean? And it's a very sick plot that I feel that pharmaceutical companies are doing to get this out there. It's obviously a pharmaceutical derivative of some kind of opiate. And I think it's really fucked up that that's what's going on and that's what they're doing to the youth of America. Trying to keep us docile so they can just do whatever they want, you know. Who's they? I don't know. Pick a fucking race. Jews. It's the motherfucking Bosnians, goddammit. No, they ain't got no power. Motherfuckers don't even got a state. But anyways, so it's less than 1% of what kratom is. But if you get the pill, man, they say, and I don't know where these doctors get their study. They must be on some fucking kratom or some goddamn 7-OH their damn cells, because one doctor said it's 7 times stronger than morphine. Another motherfucker said it's 14. So, where's the middle? I'll go with 10.5. You know what I mean? Maybe a solid 11. I don't know. But 10.5 might be the midpoint. Is the midpoint, I believe. Check the math. Who cares? You know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm a little lit. So, I wanted to try it. You know, just see what all the huff and puff is about. But honestly, I'm a fucking pussy. I don't want to try that shit. I just don't. You know, like, what if I love it? What if it just ruins me? You know, I'm just like, oh man, you ever hear what happened to your boy Greg G? You ever hear what happened to the Cobra? The Cobra went limp, can't spit no more. You know, he's on that gas station heroin. That's embarrassing. I'd rather get hooked on real heroin than gas station heroin, and real heroin will kill you because it has fentanyl. You know, I got that bomb, I got that pure fenton, son, but God no. Although it was very tempting when I was like, huh, $30 for the time of my life, you say, eh? $29 for the time of my life, you say, eh? Shit, get out of here, bitch. Don't give me that fentanyl. Get the fuck out of here. But again, though, I think it's just a ploy for the pharmaceutical game to get us hooked on something that that they have to pump out because they're probably losing sales now that the opioid crisis happened, and they have to slow down their pills game. You know, they can't just be heading out pills like that, pow, 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 pow. So they're like, fuck, how are we gonna make more money? Well, we told the kids to shove liquor up their ass and drink hand sanitizer. That's not working. Gas station heroin, let's go. You know, whoever thought of that must have been a genius, dude. I was like, oh my God, just a real smart motherfucker, you know, just a goddamn amazing person. Because it's like, yo, I want to do heroin, but I don't want to look like I do heroin, but I got to see what these people are going to look like in a year. Call me in a year, you know, let's see what this gas station bitch is doing, you know, let's see, man, you know, the gas station over here used to be very nice in Eagle. Now it's just full of junkies. Oh my God, what the hell happened? It went from eagles to pigeons, just fucking fucked up pigeons and shit. Can't even. A bunch of smokies up in the goddamn coops. It's like, goddamn. So I just think it's funny for a motherfucker to get lost in gas station heroin. You know, I lost it all, man. I pulled out all the equity in my house. I had $200,000 in cash, but I blew it all on gas station heroin. I even see motherfuckers reviewing this shit like it's a fucking flavor of a Monster energy drink. Let's see, today we got strawberry 7H mint. Let's see how it goes. Wow. They're just fucking seizing up and shit. Now, I've never seen a motherfucker be high on it, but I just know. I've seen Blood In, Blood Out when the fool does the heroin and he's just like melting into the couch, you know? What if my little brother, my stepbrother, comes in and eats one of those pills and overdoses and dies, goddammit? And now it's all on me, and I was supposed to be a promising artist, painting cholos with such high regard and such virile vigor. I said vigor. But anyways, you know. But I just thought that was amazing to be lost in the realm of drunkenness, man. But thank God, I'm not Afghani. That's fucked up. I'm not a white junkie. I'm not a junkie of any color or race. Thank God. I'm a different type of junkie. I'm a drank junkie? A poon hound, some might say? Nah, I'm just a spitting cobra. You better spread them cheeks, motherfucker. Don't make me get my flute. Don't make me have my boy start the flute and I'll start dancing right now. I'll fucking show some nips and shit. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, and it's what a cute little name, 70H. But that's that, you guys, right? It's sick shit. Sick stuff happening in the world. You know, you got gas station heroin. You got motherfuckers throwing Subway sandwiches at ICE. Motherfucker, that could have been me had I applied. That could have been me, you son of a bitch. How dare you throw a goddamn Subway sandwich? Why not Quiznos, bitch? Why not a Porter Subs at least? Something high class. You're gonna hit me with that sugar bread and fake chicken. Allegedly, I don't want to get sued by Subway and Jared. Jared's chomo ass will come after me. Hey, I hear you're a Cobra. He's the king Cobra. Jared's the king spitting Cobra, bro. Fuck. Let me spread those buns. I'm like, it's just a 6-inch spread. It's fuck. But I thought that shit was funny that some fool threw a fucking a Subway sandwich at ICE because I had so many questions. First off, was it Italian? Was it wheat? Was it white bread? Motherfucker, did you throw flatbread or sourdough? Oh my God, that stanky sourdough bread. Oh my God, it's healthy, but it's stanky. And was it tuna? Was it? Did this motherfucker throw an Italian BMT at a goddamn cop? Was it wrapped? Was it wrapped up at least? And was it a foot long or a 6-inch? I mean, if you're gonna go hard, you better go hard or go home and hit him with that foot long. You know, if you're gonna, why throw $8 worth of sandwich when you can throw $16 worth of sandwich at his ass? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. And I want that shit to be nasty. You know, mayonnaise, mustard, ugh, ketchup. I fucking hate. Oh, I want to throw up just saying ketchup. Oh, fuck. Be with me in a car and let me get ketchup in my burger. I've actually gotten better at that, but I would see ketchup in my burger and I'd fucking squish my burger and throw it out the fucking window, and I'd get so angry because I got ketchup on my hands, dude. I would get so fucking pissed. Oh man, and I wouldn't even go back. I'm like, fuck those fucking idiots. That's why they're gonna be stuck being fucking losers at McDonald's. Fucking faggots. I'm sorry, you floppy wrist McDonald workers. I should have said a better term, but it is what it is, right? When you're in the throes of anger because you just got ketchup over your hands, and that's your most least favorite condiment, other than mayonnaise, dude. Mayonnaise is disgusting. It's just fat and eggs. That's gross. Just don't even eat it. What are you doing? If it's ever on my sandwich and I have to scrape it off, I'm not gonna lie, it tastes good, but I don't want to see it. It's disgusting. The gloss, the fattiness. I'd rather do gas station heroin. I'd rather risk getting hooked on gas station heroin than purposely get a burger with ketchup and mayonnaise. I'd rather have mustard on my shit and that's it. Oh, yeah. I'll snort one of those gas station heroin pills before I even do any of that certain type of stuff, man. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. So, okay, so look, if I'm set assailant, right, and I'm just diabolically, you know, I'm strapped up, you know, I got that Subway tucked in my fucking jeans, you know, I'm wearing sweats actually, you know, so I can fucking pull a tuck, you know, just watch out, motherfucker. Oh shit, run, Travante, this motherfucker's got a goddamn Quiznos sub, a Subway sub. Oh my God, Brandon, we gotta get out of here. He's got a Subway sub and he's not afraid to use it. Back the fuck up, bitch. Oh, fucking, just flopping it around like it's a fucking sandwich dildo and shit. What am I at the WNBA? Yeah, what is he, a WNBA fan? He must be throwing that shit like that. But again, was it a loose sandwich or was it wrapped up? Because if it's wrapped up, that's a dense ass sandwich. You know what I mean? Can you imagine ordering it? Can I get extra mayo? Tuna, please. Extra. More. That's for a friend. Just for my buddy. He's at work. He's at work right now. I'm just being a good Samaritan for my buddy. Holy fuck. No lettuce. He's not a healthy bitch. Oh my God, dude. And then, okay, so if it's extra packed on extra, if it's a meat lover mayonnaise tuna sandwich, and it's just glistening and gloopy, you know, if you wrap it up, that bitch is gonna have some weight. That's at least a 2-pound sandwich, you know? Shit, hold on, let me get this in real quick. I'll get back. Let me do a quick shout out to the folks. Alrighty, for the live real quick, yo. This is for the live right here, you guys. Yo, shout out M+W forever. That's Matt and Whitney. They be having hard sex. Shout out to CY the Great Game. Shout out to Kai. What up, Kai? Shout out Brittany. What up, Brittany? Shout out Free Soul. Bert. Anyways, though. So you get that disgusting fucking sandwich, right? And then that all of a sudden, right? You just hit it. Now, I'd like to see it. All right. Because I'm a former ICE employee. No, watch the last short. Watch the last live. You'll get it. But yeah, I'd like to think like, fuck, dude, you fucking blew that fool's chest out. You just hit him with the Subway sandwich right in the chest. Just blood and guts come out the back. Just a little foot-long entry hole, just the width of a Subway sandwich. Damn, it's like taking a dick to your chest. It's like, oh my God. Some of you bitches know what I'm talking about. Dirty whores. Not my live girls. Y'all are cool. Y'all are decent women. Y'all take it. Y'all take one to the chest, but not to the chops. Y'all take one to the chops, but not to the chest. I don't know. Pick whichever one you like. But you know, I'll Dom Soy to shoot in the low to a chest. Dom Soy. Sometimes the Cobra got to spit. You know what I'm saying? How do you think I got a family? Cobras be spitting sometimes. But now that being said, though, you know, that's a heavy sandwich. By God. Can you imagine having to be the sheriff, the patrol lead? Oh, well, today we had 2 murders. 2 people died today on the job, but 1 man lived. But he wishes he was dead. The sick son of a bitch threw an Italian BMT to his head. By God, he barely made it. And you show a picture, he's all fucking bruised up and shit. Still has like spinach and chipotle sauce on him. Like, what the fuck? He was lucky to be alive, goddammit. He's a brave man. See his family in the background all crying. Sons and daughters are all having PTSD every time they have a Subway sandwich. They don't even know about Jared. They don't even know. They don't even know they're in the Viper's den. And I take it easy. I'm a Cobra. That fool's a Viper. There's a difference, motherfucker. Take it easy. But God damn it, dude. Daddy, no! Oh my God. And again, though, was this said deadly weapon, this foot-long deadly weapon, was it if it was unwrapped, I'd like to see it hits the fucking thing, you know. I'd like to see one guy trying to save his boy. No! He tries to fucking take it. Take it, Brenda, take it. But it misses him and still hits his boy. It just explodes. It just explodes in slow motion. He's getting thrown back. From the recoil, from the shock and the concussion force. And it's just, he's laying on the ground, his boy's picking him up. I tried to get you, buddy. I'm so sorry, Johnson. We're gonna have to fucking get you to the paramedics. Homie has fucking chunk of bread on him. Tomato here, cheese up here in his hair, you know, chunk of meat hanging out of his fucking armpits. Oh my God, dude. He's like, tell my wife, Quiznos for life. Tell my wife, pour the sub on the Grubhub. Tell my wife, fuck DoorDash, Subway. DoorDash is actually a really good company. The Great G Chronicles does not condone shitting on DoorDash. That's my disclaimer, and that's what you're going to get, and that's what you're going to hear. That being said, I can't shit on some of my side hustles now. Hold on a minute. That's like shitting on the plug. I can't shit on the plug. Hold on now. You know what I mean? Fuck. This painting didn't buy itself. It was DoorDash. No. I got this before DoorDash, but still, DoorDash is dope. That being said, though, if you're going to order Subway sandwiches, I'm going to have to take your ID and write your name down, you sick son of a bitch. I don't know what you're going to do with that deadly weapon. Could you imagine? It becomes the newest weapon, and now SWAT teams and cops are having a quick baton, a Subway sandwich baton. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. What would you do? If it's Mexicans, you got, what's the fucking, it's just all bread. I don't know. But Jesus might eat that shit, because it's Jesus, you know, that's what he does. If it's black folks, it's just fucking covered in mayonnaise and shit. If it's Asians, shout out to Asian homies. I don't even think y'all eat Subway. Y'all are smart. Shout out. Y'all are hella smart, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have anything for that. I don't even... Do you want the Aladdin news? Or the... Well, the Aladdin news is that Asian folks are too smart for Subway. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So, yeah, I just thought that shit was hilarious. Just to see, oh my God, he was concussed by a Subway sandwich. To say son of a bitch. But, whew. So, yeah, that's almost as bad as racist catcalling. And I was just hearing some shit I was watching. And they were talking about that one video where way back in the days, fine white bitch walking through, you know, I don't even know if she was white, but a fine bitch, insert race here. She was walking, fucking ass hanging out, looking all juicy, you know what I mean? When the pants are, you know what I mean? But even tight ass jeans, and you can just see the fucking line, the fucking onion cut line, or that fat dookie booty with that sweet succulent dookie juice. Dookie juice. Word of the day, word of the week, word of the year. So, anyways, and all dogs, all cats, construction cats. They might fuck with some fine ass dookie juice. That's all I'm saying, right? And so she was getting catcalled, and it just all happened to be black fools. And apparently, I didn't know this, but some people were tripping, being like, "That's racist. You went to an all-black neighborhood. Of course, there's gonna be black. Blah 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 blah. Only the brother that's gonna fucking say that shit." But they were in like Madison Square or like New York Times, the New York, wherever the fuck that place is. I forgot now because I've been drinking, so I don't care to remember. What is it? What is it? Help me out in the live, even though I can't read the damn notes. What's where the New York Stock Exchange is at? Times Square. Thank you. It's it has time. It's shaped in a particular four-cornered object. Not a rectangle. Times Square. So everyone's in Times Square, but only the brothers is hollering. And I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, black folks probably invented fucking hollering at a bitch. And that's what it is, not hollering. It's hollering at a bitch. If you ain't never heard the term, let me holler at a bitch real quick, then you ain't never lived. There's no west side of your town. Ice Cube can't fuck with you. So you must bow down. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts. And I got my prom date by hollering at a bitch. I was like, "Hey you, hey girl, what's up?" I'm like, let me holler at this bitch real quick. What up, girl? Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing blessed. You have a beautiful family now. But I was like, "Hey, let me holler at her bitch real quick with some big old titties and them big eyes." She was Mexican too, not a white bitch. Very surprising. I know. Anyways, that being said, now I'm married to a Mexican bitch. Man, no, she's dope. She's actually gonna make me pozole this weekend. Yes. Or she's gonna get the fucking Cobra cut. She's gonna get the Cobra strike. She's gonna get it no matter what, but still. Grr. It's just, how much hate do you want behind it? You want it passionate or do you want it hatred, bitch? You better make me my fucking pozole. I know you're watching. But anyways, so hollering at a bitch is a very effective technique and maneuver. It's like hitting the fucking a jab and a straight from a distance. It's just like, "Hey, yo, bitch. You want to go get some McDonald's? You want to go get some Burger King, bitch?" And so it worked for me. I got a prom date out of it, right? Cool. But apparently, though, everyone was like, "That's racist. You do that in a predominantly white neighborhood, and don't do the same." They didn't. No one ever did, because no one ever went to go try. You know what I'm saying? And if they did, they probably didn't have any luck, because trust me, I know just being a regular dude, sometimes you just ain't gonna do that. If you respect people, you're gonna do it behind their fucking backs like an average decent man. You're gonna go with your boy and be like, "Oh my God, I would let her shit in my fucking mouth, dude. The things I would fucking let her do to me. I will let her." My boy said, "Yeah, when the bitch is so bad, but you're like, damn, the nigga who's fucking that bitch is a lucky man. I'll suck his dick just to taste that pussy." I was like, "God damn it, bro. Now that's a dog." I was like, "Bro, are you from Fresno? Because you sound like a bulldog." I was like, "God damn it. That pussy's so good, I gotta go gay just for a lick, just so I can hit that shit real quick. Like, boom, 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 boom." There's a lot of Cobra commanders out there. Spitting at bitches. Even have to spit on her dick just to get the puss. Fuck. Oh my God, that fool had me dying, bro. Like, yeah, I feel it, nigga. I feel you, bro. I feel you, dude. Whoo, that fool's funny. I didn't expect him to say that shit. But, it is what it is, right? And, yeah, it's just guys know that, yeah, good, decent men will be like, "Oh, fuck, I wanted her to fart in the hallway so I could just smell that stanky ass. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if only she took a shit right before I went in the bathroom. Oh, I don't know why I'm loving the shit, but let the Cobra spit. You know what I'm saying? Let him strike first and strike hard. You know, it's when you don't strike first when you lose. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I was like, damn, dude, this shit fools will say behind a hot chick's back, just to put that on me. This shit, like, yeah, dude, fuck. I'll I'll let her spread my cheeks and go full Cobra at my ass just to touch that shit. I was like, amen. Salute and shit. God damn it, let's do it for that troop. Let's do it for the guy who got hit by the Subway sandwich at ice. God damn it, you know, fuck. I bet you that fool threw a nice Subway sandwich at that ICE officer because he thought he was gonna get some pussy from some fine bitch. He thought, you know what I'm saying? A fine bitch will make you do shit. I know motherfuckers that'll pretend to be this and pretend to be that just to get some pussy and then be like, all right, I'm done. You know, I know a motherfucker that was gonna go protest Trump just to be like, but Greg, the pussy that's gonna be out there. Motherfucker, you too drunk to even fucking spell the word pussy. You know what I mean? Let alone try to fuck. You keep, bitch, can you hold your eyes open? I was like, damn, I didn't call him a bitch or nothing, but I was just like, yo, bro, because this is an elder of mine. So it's like, I'll keep it respectful, but all except for calling him a bitch. But I was like, fool, you're too fucking drunk. You ain't gonna go do shit. You're gonna go there and be like, probably get arrested for being drunk in public and fuck your shit up. And I told him, and that's just is what it is, right? But I don't give a fuck. I'll go put on a pro-life shirt, go smash, bust a nut, and put on a pro-choice shirt, and give her some fucking some juicy fucking some 7-0H dick. Really put that bitch to sleep on this next one, cause you know I already busted that first nut. You know, she got the quick one. Now this bitch gets the good one. You know, so you gotta pick and choose which one you want to fuck first. You know, so. Just is what it is. Ladies, I'm sorry. I hope you knew what you were stepping into, by the way, watching it on the live. Yeah, I'm a family man, but really, I'm a family guy. Just fucking around out here, baby. You know? But yeah, guys are fucking wild, yo. Guys are wild. And so, yeah, black fools at least will say, hey, yo, ma. Hey, yo, ma. Hey, yo, bitch with the fat ass. Hey, you with the hair. Hey, yo, ma. It is what it is, right? I've been known, and I've been guilty of jumping off of a porch with my family members. We're all big Mexicans. No one's fucking tiny in this bitch. No one, and I'm not talking about fat. I mean, yeah, some are fat as fuck, but this is some fat ass. We got a couple fat fucks and some big fucks, you know. But we're also all like 6 foot. So everyone's like 6 foot. 6'2", we're some gigantic ass fucking illegals, you know what I'm saying? It's like, god damn, how the fuck do y'all sneak over here? But, nah, that's like you fucking illegal ass motherfuckers. I fucking see you bitch ass niggas, god damn it. But, shut up. But, they're like, Greg, you won't do shit, Greg. You ain't gonna go say what's up. Fuck. Now, of course I gotta say what's up. And I know the optics full. You're a fucking girl. Fucking walking, you're a bitch just walking, you know, I'm like, yo, what up? Hey, look, I'm just here because my cousins want me to do this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but can you you give me my number? No, I'm like, what's up, girl? You know, You want to walk you to the store? You know, I'll walk you back. But I honestly don't remember because I was fucked up and faded. Shout out to my cousin, though. He chugged a whole fucking quarter of Hornitos, dude. This shit was crazy. Oh, my bad. Hornitos. Some people might say, it's Hornitos. Why do you put 3 R's in that shit, bitch? It's only one. It's Hornitos. You don't pronounce the H. Bitch, it's Hornitos, motherfucker. That's how I'm going to say it, and I like my shit gold. God damn it. But yeah, I was like, dude, checking the optics now. I was like, bruh, 5 to 6 big-ass Mexican fools and fucking one white bitch, maybe light-skinned Latina, trying to trick a motherfucker. Bitch, I thought you was white. Ugh, get out of here. Negro, please. On some white chick shit. Negro, please. But But yeah, I was like, goddamn, fool. Now thinking about that optics, goddamn, I would have been me too and canceled real quick for that one. I was like, whoo-wee. But it is what it is, right? You gotta be like, I ain't no pussy. I'll go Mac on a bitch right now. Tell me I want Mac on a bitch. Oh, Mac on a bitch. Hey, yo, ma. You know? But I just think that's funny. The catcalling is just, it is. And I don't know if it's a black thing, because I don't know about that whole white, black shit, Mexican shit. I mean, there are definitely that. There's stereotypes for a reason. But, I mean, fuck. I think it's more ghetto than anything. And you got ghetto-ness of all kinds and sorts. You call it different: trailer trash, fucking illegal activities. You call it coonish behavior. You know what I'm saying? You got all names for it. But definitely it's from the ethnics. I see it a lot with the ethnics. I don't see white brothers doing that shit. But definitely though, all guys from all shapes and sizes are like, tell me you wouldn't fucking spit in her mouth and fucking just fucking, oh, god damn it. I would. I don't want to agree with you, but I so agree. You're the new president of the United States. God damn it. Oh yeah, I want to piss on that bitch. I'll give her a shower. A golden shower. You ever hear of 007 Golden Eye? Shit. Bam, 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 bam. Psst, psst, psst. That could have been a piss or a Cobra strike. You never know, but I struck hard. Anyways, though. So yeah, I just think that's funny. Catcalling does work. It can work if you do it right. If you know how to strike, it's timing. You know what I mean? But it can also backfire for sure. I don't know. I wouldn't say give it a shot. But I also wouldn't say don't not give it a shot. You just gotta pick your target right. If she looks like a catcallable girl, then catcallable can catcall, you know? But make sure you catcall right. You can't just be like, I wanna come on your tits. What? Huh? Not on my sweet C cups. I got A cups. You'll ruin me. That's too much poison. Too much venom, as my buddy would say. But, oh my god, dude. Dom Sawyer, my boy. Dom Sawyer, my boy. He knows who he is. Shout out. Shout out high class. High class. Dom Sawyer. I just told him too. I make my bottle last like 2 days, 3 days, maybe a week. You know, it's not variable. He's like, yeah, fucking right. Tomorrow. I was like, yeah, if I want to, maybe possibly, but no, I don't got that kind of time. If I had all day, yeah, if I had all day, this whole bottle's gone easy in an instant. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm doing a UFC barbecue night, I'm sipping on it, starting with little baby lines, getting a little tipsy, waiting an hour, sipping my water. You know, there's a routine. There's a routine to drinking, and you really do got to practice it. Even then, sometimes I do fuck up and accidentally black out because I think I can do it, but, you know, your boy got a little twisted yesterday at Olive Garden. I was more than just teed up. I was fucking zooted and booted. I was like, what's up? I'll be hella stupid. Oh, my wife was like, oh my god, dude, you're acting. I was acting out of pocket. I was getting a little flavorful, if you know what I mean, and not like fucking rainbow flavor. I was just getting a little too. I was what's the opposite? I was mooning. I was cooning. I was getting a little ghetto ratchet. I'll just say that. After Olive Garden, after I left the folks' house, after I left family's house, because you know I got a lot of food. We spent like $200, honestly. Actually, 197 to be exact. I know how much I fucking paid. Gave my lady waitress fucking tip, you know, 27% or whatever the fuck it was. So that's cool. Hooked her ass up because she was great. She was phenomenal. She didn't cut me off, you know, because I was like, yo, let me get a double jack. Neat. But as soon as it got to my table, may I get another double jack neat, please? Let that one sit and chill, you know, chit-chat with my family, let that shit hit. Appetizers came in. Blah. Shit, maybe I probably even drank those two faster than what I even think, you know what I'm saying? And then I babysitted the last two, and my wife was like, hey, You should probably slow down. I was like, yeah, yeah, you know what, you're right. Because I was feeling good and toasty. I haven't eaten all day. So those, it is a double. So that's 4 shots like that within the hour for sure. So I was already feeling cool. I was already starting to get faded in the next rated. If I would have got that third double like that, I know I would have got another double. So that would have been 8 right there in that 2 hour span, right? I know. But I probably would have ended up fucking my bitch in the bathroom. I would have been like, hey, yo, babe, let's go to the fucking bathroom. Let me fucking stick it in. I would have been like, hey, yo, Autumn, watch the kids. We got to fucking da-da-da, you know. She ain't know what we going to do. She a stupid-ass kid. I got to go fucking... You can't see me doing the finger fucking thing, but if you're watching me on the old telly, you can. If you're 40 minutes deep, shout out and thank you. But, and shout out to the lives. I appreciate you guys. What's up, my G? Yeah, you know. So there I was getting faded. Probably about the same pace I'm at. Thank God I ate my kids' food and the leftovers, which wasn't that much. My kids had their food, but they weren't eating it. I mean, they ate what they ate, because obviously, but they get full, so they're done. And they right now, for what I ate before the pod, and so they have their half-eaten shit they don't want. I'm like, hey guys, you guys want to finish? Come on, my little loves. Come on, my love. What's up? What's up? Both of them. Hey, my love. Hey, my love. Boom, boom, boom. They're like, no, I'm good. They're like, no, Dad, because I saw that meeting, but I just wanted to make sure. So I was like, well, fuck, I ain't gonna let this go to waste. So I just eat their food, eat their leftovers, you know. They're cool, you know. But then my wife is hungry, but we still gotta go grocery shopping. We got all the other shit right now. But I was like, all right, well, we'll get the main bulk of it tomorrow then. Whatever. It ain't no trip. So get yourself something and blah, blah, blah. My wife wants to treat me out. So she's eating my ass this time. She's the king cobra. I was like, oh, baby. It's very so often I get to be the dead antelope in the sun. You know what I mean? Wrap me up and bite me. So she gives me Chick-fil-A. I just want a chicken sandwich, a crispy, and a non-crispy. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, grilled then if it's non-crispy, motherfucker. Come on now. Use the old noodle, Greg. You know what the fuck it is. Jesus Christ. But so I get that and I eat that shit. She wants Jack in the Box. Because she's treating me, but she doesn't want that. I'm like, babe, you could have told me you wanted Jack in the Box. I would have just got Jack in the Box. But bless my wife's sweet soul. She just wanted to love her husband. So I let her love me. You know what I mean? I let her spit in my ass. Get the rape kick. Get the swab. Nah, I like it. All right, you guys tell the live. They don't get these drops, so basically I just dropped a live that says, gonna fuck your shit. Gonna fuck your shit. Gonna fuck your shit. Right? It's actually a P. Diddy beat from a movie called Get Him to the Greek. Go check it out. You'll know what I mean. But that being said, though, I was very happy. So I eat my food and I already ate. I was already feeling full, but I was still hungry. But I didn't know I was that hungry still, so I still ate. You know, keep in mind, I already had like 2 Smuckers, Costco brand Smuckers for the breakfast. And then my wife made me carne asada wrap burritos. Well, yeah, I think those weren't the ones that I cooked. She ended up cooking more asada for me later because I cooked one before or prior, but either way, right? It was a heavy asada week. And it's different because I use different seasonings and make my own. She uses her own and seasons it her way, you know, so we do it our own, so it always tastes different. I make mine a little bit more spicier. I add cayenne and coriander and paprikas and the limons and some orange juice and you know, and no, I ain't George Lopez. What the fuck? I ain't gonna do no fucking whistle. Mainly because I can't fucking whistle. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. That's me. You could tell him. It's fucking stupid and conceited, but I love it. Dumb as hell. Shout out to my sister for that gift. Anyways, so I ate my food and now I'm here, right? But consistently. But I got fucked up at Olive Garden. But I ate my shit. I ate hella food. Because if I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna pot, I need to eat so it soaks up all that shit. Yeet! You know what I mean? Thank you for the like again. Same. But yeah, I got fucked up. So there I was at Costco all drunk and shit. But not too drunk because I ate a good amount, but I was good and drunk. I was so drunk, I was like, I only spent 180. 180? I was like, what the fuck, 180? That's hella cheap. Because normally, man, we'll spend like fucking on the low end, like 350, high end 450. You know what I mean? We spend a good chunk of this Costco, and I'm not bragging. You know, I hope you guys get to that point too, because I was there to where it's like, Costco, what the fuck? Because back then, dude, you have to pay $60 just for the membership. And honestly, back then when I was younger, that $60 was something. It was drugs, it was weed, it was actual food. It was whatever you wanted because it was $60. But I'm not gonna spend $60 on a membership for nothing. But as you get older, all that kid shit drops. You have a family, you really have to adult up, you know what I mean? And that's just the point of being when you become a parent. That kid shit drops. You can still act fun, be young, be at heart, whatever. But when you're out in the real world, when you're done hanging out at work or with your friends or whatever, you're a father first, you know, still even no matter what, wherever you're at, you know, because sometimes you got to stop the bullshit and be like, yo, I can't do that, even though you're fucking around having fun. Nah, I'm a dad, I can't do that. So, you know what I mean? So things happen, blah, blah, blah. But, man, I was having a good ass time in Costco. I was looking this way while my kids were fucking around, walking away out, but I'm looking this way. I'm facing this way, but I'm side-eyeing them. I'm like, let me watch these motherfuckers. I was like, let's see what Squirt does when he's out the EAC, the East Australian Current. And I was like, all right, get over here, motherfucker. You know, but I didn't really have to do that much. They would come back, drift, you know. I had to tell my little sister-in-law, hey, yo, let them be. Let them fuck around. I'm watching. We're watching. I'm side-eyeing hella heavy. You know, not my sister-in-law, but my kids, you know. Just like, because I'll let them be, you know. When we go to restaurants, you know, they know how to act a bit better now because we take them out. So they'll know, and then, you know, instead of climbing over the table now, we teach them, hey, you go under the table. You don't need to be clomping around. It's cute when they're babies, you know what I mean? But now that they're big-ass toddlers, and my son's a fucking big old son of a bitch. He's a King Junior Cobra right here. He's going to be spinning so much ass. I don't even know what to do with this motherfucker. It's like, goddamn, fool, take it easy. Take it easy. He's like, I'm like daddy. You know? But they were cute. They were just crawling up and under. So that was cool. But the point is, yeah, your boy likes to get a little faded. Y'all don't get that drops on the live. Sorry. But it was a blast. Yeah, being drunk helps me spend money. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm a tightwad. You know, I'm a real Jewish character. You know, my name is Gutierrez, but we had to change it from Gutierrez to Gutierrez Steinberg gold grabbing money stealer. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, you know. Gutierrez gold money penny stealer, penny pincher, son of a bitch. That bloodline goes back to the Egyptians. Wow, it's an Illuminati bloodline. If you know, you know. But anyways, all this hokey and jokey and fucking around got me thinking about my jokes that I've been trying to write down, because I'm going to try to go out this weekend and really hit up comedy clubs, at least get my face out there, you know what I mean? Let it be known to the public out there in the Ada County area, in the Boise scene of comedy clubs. Fuck, that'd be cool if I get so big I get to open up for Bert Kreischer when that fool comes down. That'd be dope. Shout out Big Bert. That being said though, no, I'll wait. Bert don't need one. I've already given Dom Sawyer to Bert. Son of a bitch. Well, I said it on the podcast, so it has to be done. Dom Zoy! Oh, and that's that problem with that word. If I accidentally say it, no matter what, I can't do. I'm gonna lower it now on this one. When I finish, I'll probably add more to it. Yeah, my boy was right. It might be gone by the night. No. But You know, that's the Asian culture respect. I don't know which one again. If anyone out there knows anything about Asian culture, Asian heritage, dom soy, I don't know. It goes from Indonesia, Cambodia. If it's from Laos, is it from Thailand? Is it from China? Is it from Japan? Is it from Guam? Is it from uh, Korea, North or South? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I know if I was living in North Korea, I'd be wanting to dom soy and black out all day. But anyways, running through some jokes. Obviously, people already know my ice joke. It's about me saying, "Get on the ground, pendejos," with my face covered up, and me grabbing my dick, and it's an act out, you know? How am I gonna fucking break into a motherfucking family's house to get them out of this country because they're illegal? Take it easy, you fucking libs, god damn it. Again, you guys don't get the drops. Upstanding conservative to dirty liberal. Hilarious though that I went this way and I still think it's funny that I shout out to my culture though. But hey, it is what it is, right? Proud American, but shout out to my culture. It is what it is, right? I'm El Rey. I'm El Rey. No, that's so douchey. I'm just a guy. I don't know, but I'm trying to make my jokes. I'm having fun over here, dude. It don't take it to heart. I don't want none of my homies to get deported. I don't want none of the friends that have family members, you know, the people that I know, and it's still sad. That's why I thought about applying for ICE. The South part just gave me the thought, but from there it led to jokes because I knew that's what it was gonna do for me, for my stand-up. So get on the ground, pendejos. All my homies already heard that shit, but I gotta hold my dick so the fucking ethnics know I mean business, you know. And it's like, all right, scan the crowd, black guy, black guy, black guy. If my boy's there, you're a dark Asian, you're black enough. You know what I mean. You know what I mean? I can do that, or I can just say, I don't even have to say black guy, black guy, black guy, but sometimes I kind of want to. Screen account for black guy. Ah, there you are. You know what I mean, brother. Shout out Aretha Franklin. Shout out Whitney Houston. Remember when she freed the slaves? Motherfucker, that was George Washington. Now it's George Washington. God live Bobby. Shout out the dog from Toy Story. But there we go, right? But it's like, it leads into a Hitler joke, you know, one man's self-hatred is another man's First Reich. Because I started off with I'm a self-hating Mexican and shit like that. So I thought it was funny. I don't want to do that joke because I've already done it plenty of times on the pod and to my friends, so it feels like I'm repeating it. But I should be doing it anyway, so the folks that aren't seeing it, either on the live or to the pod, but it's all good. But, you know, I then said, asked my wife for advice on that joke. She said, the holding your peeper part is a little strong. Me, okay, I'll pretend to hold my dick. You know, because, bitch, you gonna call it a peeper? How about you don't disrespect my fucking six? Don't disrespect my six shooter like that. Don't you know I'm a cowboy? Don't you know? Pow, pow, pow. It ain't no 8-shot, it ain't no 10 loaded clip or no extended magazine, but goddamn it, a 6-shot pistol used to do the goddamn trick. One bullet will take you down, I swear to God it will. I was like, babe. I was like, hey, listen here. Don't you dare get me started on no 6-inch shoot. I mean, no 6 shoot. Nah, yeah, it is what it is. Y'all already know. Y'all already been knowing. But goddamn man, shout out though. Shout out to my niggas that have the 5.5 fat barrel. Shout out to them with the double barrel. Shout out my boys with the 8 inches and beyond. You know what I mean? Sometimes some motherfucker, you know, sometimes you need a long distance sniper. Sometimes you need to bust the door. You know, something to get inside, and sometimes you just need a motherfucker that just needs to do his job and show up every day, God. They all come in shapes and sizes, but we're all ready to show up attention and saluted and booted, you know? Hey, all our dicks are ice ready to raid in that pussy and kick that illegal fucking cum juice out of that goddamn place. That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, maybe, see, I can riff on it, see what I can do with it, but anyways, though, you know, so side note, grab a random dick sizes for your dick, just to use your finger. Oh, okay. So look, that's an act out part. It's like, I'll grab my dick. Oh, I can get hella big with it. Like, nah, it's just my little fucking finger. But I gotta practice it. And then it says also, yeah, this is another side note joke too. Like, also, why is finger in English not called finger? Because from English, from what I've been told, is that when you put a E after a G, it makes it J, as in George, Geoff, Geoff. It's not Geoff, you know. It's just crazy. So yeah, well, English is gay. This is what I got. Also, why is finger not pronounced finger? English is gay. Next up. Throw that away. Lame. Boo! Get the fuck off the stage, you fucking suck, bitch! You're racist! Boo! I hope they don't say that, dude. That'll break my fucking heart because they'll find out that that's the truth. How did they know? But, alright. Everyone likes mushrooms. Just ask two thumbs. Alright. Point at yourself. Say, I said, say, hey-o! And really, honestly, I don't need to read the rest on that part because I know. I just wanted to do a hey-o joke. I needed to get a quick hey-o. That's my first hey-o joke, you guys. I'll even say this whole part on stage that just thank you. Do want to do a quick hey-o joke. It's hacky. It's fun, but it is what it is, right? I got to do one. I want to do one. I got to even work a stool humping joke just to do it. Just to have fun and do the corny of the corns. I got to pay homage. I got to pay homage to the greats. I got to pay homage to the Richard Pryors, the Red Foxes, the Cat Williamses, the Robin Williamses, the Louis C.K.'s. That means I gotta make a chomo molestation joke or a N-word joke. I don't say hard R though. I say nigga, but I don't say hard R. I'll leave that to the pros. It just ain't me. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle. I gotta do something, I don't know. But, the inspirations of the game. Adam Sandler's comedy fucking sucks dick. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. I don't think that fool's funny. The movies are great. I ain't watched Adam Sandler 2 or Happy Gilmore 2. But, I don't think it's gonna suck. Hubie Halloween was the shit. A lot of his other movies that are new were the shit. Pretty funny. But, I don't know. But I still gotta pay homage. Adam Sandler still holds a special spot in my soul, in my heart. So, but his comedy, his new ones suck dick. I'll just say that. But anyways, though. Next one. This isn't a joke. But the Bloods watch Bluey? And if so, do they call it Cluey? And if so, do they just paint spots of the TV red when they see him? So it's always just, every time he shows up, it's in red. They're like, we can breathe. We can breathe easy. We can breathe easy. And the Crips call it Cluey? I don't know. But anyways, that's just that, Shout out to all the gang members out there in the world. Got to get the gangs on my side. The gangs. No, I won't end it like that. I don't know. That one could probably get scrapped. That was gay as hell. I ain't gonna lie. This is just stupid. Anyways. This is my impression of someone who doesn't know Putin. Man. Shit, man. You know what? I like Putin. I like Putin the hella. Putin's the shit. Putin's the best. You can't go no wrong with Putin. Me, I'm like, motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking about, Putin? What the fuck? Tell me this. Tell me more. Come on. Give me matter of fact, give me 2 to 3 reasons why you fuck with Putin this heavy. Oh man, let me tell you why I fuck with Putin like that, man. First off, the gravy. You gotta fuck with the gravy, the sauce. The sauce is just delicious, first off. The French fries, I mean, come on now, everybody loves French fries. Bruh, sir, my God. Cheese curds, you're telling me you don't like deep fried cheese. First off, look it, I'm already at 3. I didn't even tell you about the combination of the flavors and how delicious it is. Motherfucker, are you talking about poutine? Yeah, Putin. Putin, it's the best. He's the man. I mean, it's the best. Well, I call my Putin a he because I think it's only a man's dish. It's got to be a man. You realize you're saying that you're praising a Russian dictator, right? A Russian oligarch. So you're telling me that this dish is named after a Russian man, but it's French. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up and get out of here, you old stupid simple jack. No, see, I don't know about that part. Maybe not ended with simple jack or you stupid son of a bitch, but do I just shake my head and just walk off? I don't know, you know? So that one's a tough one. It's a tough work, you know? But it is what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Let's see what actually my jokes are that I wrote, because I freestyled that. So Putin, man, I fucking love Putin. With the French fries, cheese curds, and the succulent gravy. Are you talking about the French cuisine? Then, oh, what? They named it after a gay Russian? Get it? Because French are gay, but it's still Russian because he's saying Putin. It's a work. It's a work. But I like that I'm calling Putin gay. That's just fucking funny. Dear Mr. Putin, if you're watching this, it's a joke, my nigga. Take it up. Take it up. Don't make the Cobra spit in your ass. I'll fucking spit right in your ass, Putin. Don't fucking make me do it. I'll just be like, don't make me do it. But yeah, so that's all I got, I guess. I don't know how long I can go other than my 3 strikes abortion policy. You know, I'll bring that back up. It's for everybody. It's for the bitches and the hoes and the people and the woes, for the highs and the lows, you know. But yeah, so that's what I got. I know on stage I'll work it better, but even then, this is just a practice and act out. And I don't know, man. You know, what if I just get up on stage, knees weak, my arms are heavy, and I do just vomit on my sweater? You know what I mean? Just like, shit my pants. You know, it has happened before as an adult man in my 25s to 30, dude. It's happened. But granted, I was disgustingly sick, you know, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, yeah, it's just a little nerve-wracking, but I do like the idea of just going out now. Because again, with the family dynamic, I told my wife, dude, I want to go out. I want to fucking go out. I'm fucking caged. I want to go out and live kind of single, but still come back to the family. But, and I didn't word it right, because when I'm like passionate and about things, I don't word it right. She said, you basically want to go out and fuck bitches and shit. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool, obviously. But no, what the fuck? Because obviously I'm not just going to get bitches like that. But even if I could and would, it's just, that's not the man I am. I'm a good man at the end of the day. I have urges as a man does. But it's just like, nah, dude, you pray to God, you keep it right, you keep it G, you keep it moving like that, you know? And it's easier said than done, so you gotta practice at it, or you just gotta be ready for your commitment. But it's like, nah, dude, I'm Gator, I wanna go out, I wanna do stuff, so I wanna take my wife out. And you know, I have been more stressful on saving money, and in the end, I don't save money. Or invest in my stocks like I used to. So I had to cash out a lot of my stocks to just afford stuff back in the day, you know, and not and back in the day within the past year or two, a year and a half since I've moved to this position, and you know, and what I told her was like, no, it's just I want to go out, and part of that is still my fault, and I had to explain it to her because it was a little tenuous on our relationship, you know. But I had to explain it to her like, dude, I want to do stuff, and you never want to go out, and you don't seem like you want to go out. But she's like, but you're always about money and saving or spend or like watching our spending, and it's like, you know what, you're right. You're right, actually. And there's an art of not caring or not trying necessarily. And when you're not trying, not worry so much, it happens sometimes. You know, the art of just being in the state of flow, which is why sometimes I don't need to carry about my notes, but I just need to get the gist of it sometimes and just let it go and be in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I got my notes here. I just got like fucking 3 bullet points. 708, troxymetagonine, gas station, subway thrower, races and catcalling, wife dreams of Cobra. That's it. It's just literally like, but it's bullet points. It's, if I wrote it in each line, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 5 lines out of a 36 probably line paper. You know what I mean? This is this, but I'm really writing it out. I'm writing scripts. I'm writing act out so it's longer, but I'm also spacing it out so I can see it clearly. You know what I mean? But it's like, you're right. I need to hit that flow state again. I need to. I'm too stressed and worried about all this stuff, and for what? You know. So I'm like, you're right. Let's just fuck it, have fun. If we rent all our life, I'm happy just being with you and all my kids. You know, I don't need, I don't need the extra. You know, I don't need this. I don't need that. You can always do this, do that, and I can do this or do that, and we'll be fine. And that's what I had to remember in life, because I had goals for us and everything. And you know, when you put timelines, and I was never a timeline person, you know, since I was a kid, and I would tell her that, like, yo, me and my friends would do timelines, me and my boy Chris, we do timelines and plan, and everything just fucked up. But when we just go, don't plan, everything works out perfectly, beautifully, you know. So it's like I gotta remember my fundamental foundations of just letting things happen, and also letting the natural luck of life hit me, and in the belief of what I believe, and just like you guys. And I'm sorry, you know, I don't want to get all into that, you know, but sometimes just not tripping over it and not putting too much pressure on yourself does help. So I was like, you know what, you're right, you know, I'm putting too much pressure, and from worrying about it is making me trip over, oh, it's losing, when I can just enjoy life. You know, I don't want to enjoy it all the time, like just to thank you for the likes. I don't want to just like do where it's nothing, but sometimes if you let it just be nothing, it turns into something, which is crazy, right? It's very oxymoronic, but hey, life is full of, like I say, what are those things called? Hypotheticals and catch 22s and everything like that. So, you know, it just is what it is. You just gotta enjoy it and love the ones you love and just be. And that's what we've been doing, you know. So now I'm just like, hey, yo, fuck it. Let's just go be us. Date nights. I would like to do that. And I was like, all right, cool. She explained to me, well, how are we supposed to do date nights when you're trying to trip up on shit and save and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're right. And even my dad, and I was talking to him, you know, I'm trying to, but it's like, you know what? I just gotta pull the trigger and do it and say, fuck it. Because if I could spend $150 on weed back in the day and figure it out, guess what? 100, 200, 300, I'll figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So why can't I just pull the trigger and invest? Pull the trigger and do this and take my wife out, you know, instead of saving up to take her out to a bigger, extravagant, more extravagant thing. The little things still add up, you know? And I forget that my wife isn't impressed by big things. She's not a big time spender, you know? I was like, shit, you know, not, I don't know, even if it puts me in detriment, there's $400. Just fucking take it, here. I was like, what? And I was like, is that not enough? No, 5? Like, no, it was way too much. It's 75. I was like, oh, okay. Fuck, I don't know. Not that I'm balling. I'm not balling. I work hard. I'm just an everyday man. Everyday fucking man, dude. I suck life's dick and end up being in debt, end up being above. We all suck life's dicks, ebbs and flows, to just balance out. It all equals out balance. But, just try. Just try. All a man can do is try, and a wife can try, and all we can do is try. And if at least we try together, that's where you succeed. And that's where the true success comes. So, I'm trying, she's trying, we're trying. And we've been trying, but it's different when you got one kid, and then now you got 2 kids, both under a certain age. It's tough. It really is. But I'm glad that we found our flow. She realized again that she's better as a stay-at-home mom, and I'm better as a fucking work my ass off dad. And I feel that it's easier for me to go back to my next job where I am gonna work hundreds of hours or 100+ hours every 2 weeks, right? But I have the potential to still have 3 days off, or even still 2 days off. But so that gives me time with my children, more or less, and even then still quality time, because I can get my rest, I can do this, I'm not just tired from work or having to work an extra day just to even still not even make the hours I need or the pay, but still, you just got to do what you do for your family. That's why I took a pay cut to go here, and then that's now why my wife is deciding, like, yo, for my family, I need to stay home and be with my kids. I want to teach my kids. I want to teach little Dookie Juice, because I was saying Dookie Juice earlier, but me and my kids say Dookie Juice, because my little daughter, my kids, they'll be like, oh man, you guys got the Dookie Juice, because they'll shit and piss and it makes a Dookie Juice in their diaper, and they're like, oh, the Dookie Juice, and I was like making it a sexualized joke, because that shit's just hilarious. Dookie Juice, that's just a funny thing. I know I've said it before, even when I was younger, it's a Dookie Juice, but it's just funny, so it's like, oh man, I got my kids saying Dookie Juice, and it's cool, just hanging out, and it's just funny what they pick up. I'm glad they only picked up Dookie Juice, that's fine. But my daughter's like, not my mom, but my wife, their mom was like, what's Dookie Juice? I was like, oh, Dookie Juice is Dookie Juice, what do you think it fucking sounds like? So, but we're taking the patience, we're trying, and we're seeing what worked for us. My wife wanted to work and contribute. Turns out she's not that. And I wanted to contribute to the household. Turns out it's not that. Well, I'll find my spots to contribute, even more than just money. And, I had to delete the episode. I had my cousin on, but that shit sucked. It only got like 2 views, and I knew it was only going to keep it 2 views. But mainly because it's very douchey, very fucking whatever. But even he said love ain't enough, and I agreed, but it's like, no. And I was like, wait a minute. And I even said in a brief, like, that blows our conversation out the water, but it was just whatever, right? But love is enough, because love is what drives you to do the most, or at least try and figure it out. So, find someone you love, find someone you're willing to try it out, and willing to work and go through those hardships, and then, maybe you'll find something better. But it takes arguments. It takes this. It takes that, because you don't always say what you want to say. And sometimes when you say what you want to say, no matter what, whether it's even in the moment, it may not come off right because you didn't give yourself time to think about it or prep. But at least me and my wife have the common decency to come back and really explain how we mean it. You know what I mean? It's tough. It is. So, I'm at an hour 12, but still, here's a Dom Soy for my wife. Dom Soy! Sorry to my neighbors. One more. Hopefully here's to my comedy career. And to everybody else here watching this, whether it be the live, whether it be the pre-recorded, I wholeheartedly, sincerely, oh man, chills. I just hope you guys do your best. We all try. All a man, all a woman can do is try. We may fail, but through that failure, how will we rise? How will we pick ourselves up? Because that's really where our mettle is tested. Not on our success, but when we fail while trying to succeed. And that's one thing that, you know, they can't take away from you. They can't take away from us. And God damn it, that's what makes us all better. And that's what makes us human. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to the recorded and edited. It's not going to be edited. It's just going to be all kept in. But I'm just adding more splashes. And all you guys get to hear is my drops. So you guys get this shit. Floppy wrist right there. Cobra. But alright, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Showing up. Showing out. Much love. And soy. Peace. Hit the stop record on that. Whew. Good episode, you guys. I will say that. That was a good episode right there. You know, now that's what I wanted from an episode. We learn, we teach, we love, we do things, you know. Again, I had to delete my Indonesian one. It only got 8 views, and then me and my cousin did one. It only got 2 views, and I already know it's just gonna be stuck at that. But yeah, thank you guys. MTR Cringe, thank you. Hi, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm good. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. So that being said, though, I appreciate you guys one more time. Thank you, and have a great day. Let me see who my tops are. Kevin. Shout out, Kevin. Shout out. MTCR, you were number 2. Shout out to you. And you were number 3. I appreciate you. Shout out. Kai, you were number 1 for a minute. Free soul. That was what's up. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm so sorry I didn't say what's up, Brittany. Hello. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Please like, please subscribe, please watch everything else. Again, everyone gets it. All races, Indians, Asians, Mexicans, blacks, whites, myself even included. Tiny dick. Is what it is. Nah, it's average. Tiny compared to who you measure it up against. You know, it's gigantic to an eraser, but to a black dude or my cousin, it's fucking tiny. A couple of my cousins tiny, but it's like, hey, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys. Good night.